Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So we are about to get ready for my sister's graduation. So we're gonna knock out this hair, do the makeup, and show you the final look. So follow along if you wanna see what this is gonna end up looking like. All right, so before we start on the hair, we're gonna go ahead and prime the skin. I'm going with the Wet n Wild Rose 3-in-1 Primer Water. As always. All right, so we're gonna let that start sinking in and drying, start on the hair, and then we'll do the under eye care. All right, so we are going to be using our InStyler. This is the Casey Holmes collab with them. While the primer water sinks in. We're just gonna touch up some of the curls going on. So it's also hair wash day, so we're not gonna do too much because it is still kind of wavy at the ends. So I just want to touch up some of the pieces at the top. All right, we'll speed you through this. Under the eyes, since this is dry before we do the other side, I am using the Jaclyn Cosmetics. I'm honestly still trying this out. I don't know that I like it. I don't know that I've really noticed a difference between using it and not using it. I do like the metal applicator. It is very cooling under the eye, and this stuff is very tacky. So I do feel like it's good as like a primer, but I don't know that I've noticed like, you know, it keeping my eyes hydrated or not creasing, which I don't know if this is supposed to keep the under eyes hydrated or not, but it is supposed to prevent creasing. And I definitely, it does not prevent creasing on me. And I have tried it with, you know, multiple different products to try it out, thinking like maybe it's just the concealer that was being used that didn't mesh well with it. But I've tried multiple different concealers and just like foundation in general. And it doesn't really, I don't know, for me it hasn't really worked. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and finish up the hair. All right, the hair is done, so let's go ahead and start on the makeup. We're gonna go in with foundation. This is the CoverGirl Outlast. This is in shade 810 Classic Ivory, and it is basically a perfect match for me. I picked this up because Casey Holmes raved about this, and then of course some other influencers started using it too. So I have seen multiple people rave about this product, so I have been using it, and I do have to say I love it. I don't think it's as full coverage as they make it out to be in their videos, but it does provide pretty good coverage. I mean, you see my redness, you've seen my texture, so let's blend this out and see what we're working with. All right, we're all blended out. I'm just gonna get closer and let you see. So it did not cover up my blemish, but it did cover up like some of the redness and texture to it. Y'all know I'm the worst with texture, so I have tons of it, but I really do like this. It does provide a really good base. We're going to go in with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This is the hydrating one. I love this so much more than the original e.l.f. Camo because I do have really dry under eyes, but I love them both. But if you do have dry skin, definitely pick this up, use it. You can definitely see, I'm using this up, y'all. I use it almost every day. So I got the shade Fair Warm. So we're gonna go ahead and put it right under, and then this goes a long way. Y'all, this stuff spreads. So we're going to do a teeny tiny dab on our nose. And then I like to highlight my T-zone and then kind of bring it up on my chin a little bit. Everybody always asks why I put this on first and then blend it out last, and it's because I do want it to get tacky before I blend it, because that's going to help provide more coverage. It's going to help it last longer throughout the day. So the more something is dry, then the more coverage that you're going to have. This is a super full coverage concealer, but honestly it's fantastic. So I just always do it last. So we're going to go ahead and blend that out now. In with the Makeup Revolution Eye Bright Concealer. This is in the shade Caramel. I'm going to use this to contour bronze my face. This is a newer product for me to be using as this, but I saw someone use it on TikTok and I decided to pick it up, try it out. I've really been liking it. I do use it a decent amount. You can tell I'm already starting to use a lot of it. So this is a pretty good shade and product for me, definitely for like the winter and spring. Whenever we get into the summer though, I do like to use the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Concealer in the shade Dark 180N as like my cream contour bronzer, because it is a lot darker, it is more pigmented, and that is where that's what I will wear during the summer whenever I want to do the cream products instead. So it does have an applicator like this. Whatever is left on this from the last time I use it is what I will go in with on my nose first, because I don't want too much product here. So then we're gonna squeeze it up. I'm gonna put this right here on the top of my cheekbone and then bring it down slightly into the hollow, and I'm not gonna go past my pupil. So we're gonna do the same thing on this side, and then we're gonna do our forehead, and then we're gonna blend it out with a brush. Super pretty. Like, it is the perfect like contour bronzer shade in one. So I really do love that stuff. It's fantastic. We are going to use the Jaclyn Cosmetics blush and bronzer duo, and I'm going to go in with the 102 brush for the bronzer, and we're just going to go over where we used that. So we're just going to set it with a bronzer. So just keeping that dark pigment. Yeah, Jaclyn Cosmetics, this is the set palette. This is in the light to medium, so this is what it looks like. Using a sponge to set my under eyes, but I actually want to use a brush today, just to do like a little bit of a lighter set. So we're gonna go in with Lilac and do under the eyes. And I love this stuff. Just noticed that when I use the sponge, it looks great to start with, but as the day goes on, I do feel like it gets a little dry on me. Bad about the powder is great. It really just is a person to person thing. So I'm going in with the shade Coconut right here, and we're gonna use that to set where else we highlighted with the concealer. So we're gonna do that down the center of the nose, the forehead, the chin, and then right above the cupid's bow. Shade Almond, and we're gonna use that to set all over the face. Honestly, I am barely dabbing my brush in this, but it sets this so quick with the lightest amount. Like I said, I use this all the time, so I'm not going over usually put powder product, just tapping my face to see where I might have missed or where I might need a little bit more. So I'm not going over the pre. With another Eco Tools brush. This is the full setting brush, but I like this for my blush. I still go on the apples of my cheeks and then bring it up. That's just the way that I like it, you know? So like, put your brush where you want. Do it up here to lift, do it on the cheeks and go up. Alright guys, now it's time for eyes, and we're gonna keep this very simple. We need 4 brushes. Honestly, you could do this with less. I have them, so it's easier for me to just use them, but use what you have. We are also going to be using the original Jaclyn Hill palette with Morphe. Tons of shades in here, you guys. So first, We are going to go in with this shade right here with the Jaclyn Hill times Morphe. This is the JH30, and we're going to go all over the lid and all the way up to right under the brow bone.
Just messily sweep it, messily, okay? So all over, very light-handed, a light coat, just go over it. Make sure everything matches product-wise, like make sure the deepness is...
Going with this shade right here. Again, using the same big fluffy brush, but this time we are only gonna go up to the crease. So again, staying on the lid, go to the crease.
So lid and crease. Back in with that shade on the other eye. Lid and crease, we just dab and then we do the windshield wiper motions. Make sure you're blending out those edges, that is the most important.
Still a fluffy brush, it's just a little tapered. This is also the Jaclyn Hill times Morphe. This is the JH32, this shade right here. And we are going to go in the crease halfway over and just windshield wiper motions, and then we're gonna do some circles to really blend it out. Windshield wiper, circles, and then we're gonna go up to where we had that first shade just to really blend and bring it up.
Okay, next eye again, we're gonna do the same thing, right into the crease, halfway through, windshield wiper motions, circles, windshield wiper, circles, and then we bring it up. Obviously, no extra product, we are just blending everything together.
So this is what it should, very like warmer, neutral toned. This is the Moda Pro. This is the BMX 498 line with this one right here. We're going to line our upper lash line.
So we're just really getting right there on the lash line, and then here on the inner corner, we're just gonna sweep to really blend that out. Again, on the other eye, same thing. So we are literally just pressing this on there, and again, sweep it on the inner corner, and up. Always make sure you're checking that when you're using shadow as a liner. Make sure that you have them with the...
You could use that same brush for the next step. This is the Jaclyn Hill times Morphe. This is the JH43. We are going in with that exact same shade that we just used, and now we're going to go on the bottom lash line.
So I look up, and I go about 3/4 of the way in and just dab it. Again, on this side, you can see I'm not wiping, I'm not smudging, I'm just dabbing as I go across.
You can go back in with the second brush that we used and just go over it to soften it if you want. All we have is mascara. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Telescopic Black off camera, and then I'll pop back on. Alright guys, so the makeup is complete. The hair is done. All we need now are our lips. So we are going to go with the Epson Stay 8-Hour Lip Liner. It's waterproof. This is in the shade... Okay, well, this is what it looks like. The Revlon Matte Ultra HD Lip Color. Again, there's no name on this. Alright, so here's the final look. I was going to wear this sweater dress, but it's cold. So we are going with this, and this is as good as it's good. So here's the makeup look. I'm in my closet, so it's not the best lighting, but like I said, it's a super like simple natural look. So I'll show you what it looks like in the car. All right, y'all, so we are headed to the high school for graduation now, and this is what the makeup is looking like. Hair's looking a little messy after trying to get dressed and trying on multiple different outfits. So yeah, there we go. Anyways, this is what we are looking like. I hope you like this easy peasy makeup go to like everyday look, that you liked it. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on my next one. Bye.